After 20 years of rapid progress and growth, the IFSC has been dramatically hit by the global financial crisis. Rumours abound daily of massive job losses in the various financial corporations of Dublin's Docklands. However, amidst all this doom and gloom, there is a beacon of light and a potential success story. In September 2010, Dublin will finally have its first purpose-built convention centre.
Well, I've heard 20 years and I've heard 30 years that Dublin's been waiting for a new conference centre, and it's one of the few cities in the world that didn't have a conference centre, and even without one it attracted a lot of international conferences. So in terms of the Convention Centre Dublin, I think we're very lucky because we've got Kevin Roche, who's a Pritzker Award-winning architect. He's designed the building from the inside out, which means that we've got a great building which looks stunning in terms of its architecture, nestled on the banks of the River Liffey.
With Dublin and Ireland suffering an unprecedented economic downturn, the arrival of the Convention Centre could pick up the slack as the recession sets in.
The Convention Centre, when we're open, we'll have 275 people in full-time equivalent jobs. I mean, I think it's cascades further than that because obviously there's an impact on hotels, restaurants, us bringing the delegates in. So in terms of economic impact, again, numbers of figures have been put into the marketplace, and anything from 250 to 400 million euro a year economic impact is predicted.
While it is hoped that the Convention Centre will bring significant economic benefits, it is being constructed in a mixed residential area. Worries still persist whether it can integrate with its surroundings.
What we don't want to be is an international convention centre that's sitting there with no interaction from people within Dublin. So in terms of a Hearts and Minds campaign, that's very important to us, and we'll already go out and talk to local groups because, you know, it's their city. It's the first public building that's been built by the state in 100 years. So, you know, that's important for everybody, and, you know, we're not just going to sit there waiting for delegates to come in. It's important that the people of Dublin are behind us. We can't do it without them.
As an ultra-modern convention centre, the building has some unusual and impressive design features.
What we have just over there, as you can see, there are two spaces in the wall. There are lifts, and they're not any ordinary lifts, because the one on the left-hand side is very large, and you can drive an articulated lorry into that lift, take the cabin off, press a button, and it goes up to level 3, where you can unload. And it stops at all the levels of the centre. And the one next to it is a slightly smaller lift, but again you can put a van into it.
And as a public building, the Convention Centre will not solely cater for the corporate market.
Because many people may think that the Convention Centre Dublin is only large meetings, but it's not. We've got rooms just for 10 people, so it means that anyone in Dublin or Ireland can come and have a meeting here, a birthday party, a silver wedding anniversary party. Anybody can book the Convention Centre Dublin. You don't have to be a corporate client or a big association client. You know, this building is for everybody.
There are critics of the Convention Centre that say it will be a white elephant. However, with 16 conferences confirmed and 90 provisionally booked, its management claims to have plenty of business lined up. Nevertheless, with the recession expected to continue into late 2010, many challenges still lie ahead. It may not be the panacea for all the Docklands ills.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide